This is probably going to be a clusterfuck. Because I haven't done this in, I don't know, a couple weeks, I guess. I've been aggressively busy. And I am so tired. I'm so tired. I've been traveling back to back to back. Just life events. And then I got sick. I got sick the day that I came back. I was sick flying. I don't know what it was. I took all the tests. I went to an urgent care. It wasn't the flu, it wasn't COVID, it wasn't strep according to the tests. Whatever. I feel a lot better, but I am still exhausted. And just the energy is just heavy. It's just so fucking heavy. And there are times that I can find lightness. And certainly this past weekend was really nice. I was able to just be, which I feel like I haven't been able to. I haven't felt safe to just be for almost 2 weeks straight, basically, maybe more than that. Because there's been so much doing, so much scheduled, so much performing, so much being on. I'm sensitive and I'm introverted, and being around a ton of people and asked to perform for them, to interact with them, it's just I'm drained, dude. I'm so fucking tired, and it's the kind of drain that is not like a couple of days of rest and I'm back. This is a deeper sort of exhaustion, and I've felt it before. I was tired before leaving for these trips, and I'm tired now. And there is so much wonderful stuff that it's I'm getting married in November. And that's amazing. And I'm excited for that. And I'm excited and grateful for every moment with this person. Because I feel like I can just be with her. I don't have to be on. I don't feel like I have to contribute something. There's none of this exchange. There's not a transaction taking place. Everybody else wants energy from me. That's what it feels like. Everybody else wants energy from me. And I try not to give it. I know I'm not great at setting boundaries. And perhaps, that's just what all of this is teaching me more, pushing me more into setting not just interpersonal social boundaries, but energetic boundaries within myself, and saying I am going to limit this. I am not going to give energy to this person, to these people, because that's what I can feel it. It's like all of these tubes attaching to me and trying to siphon. Because that's how we're taught to be, that's how we're taught to relate. I don't know, it's hard to think. And I don't have anything profound or really even interesting to say. And it doesn't fucking matter. Because that's not the point of any of this. There isn't anything to say. There isn't anything new to say. It's all been said. Every thought has already been thought. Every revelation has already occurred at some point in time and just comes back around. There is nothing new. And yet everything is new. Because nothing is ever exactly the same as it was. I'm just tired. And living in America in an election year, in this election year, with the shit show that is American politics. It's just heavy, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of it already. I want it to be done. I just want it to be done. I can feel all of the tension and the opposition and the finger pointing and the blame, and it's all so irrelevant. It's all a distraction. There is so fucking much, everything that this society is built to be is a distraction from being, from the present moment, from feeling, from authentic experience and expression. It's just nauseating. I can't take it anymore. The surface level that I feel like I used to have tolerance for, the tolerance is going away. I'm allergic to bullshit. And that includes inside myself. And it still happens. Absolutely, it still happens. And when it does, I feel sick with myself. It's so very quickly that I go, oh my god, I can't do this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm full of shit right now, and I can't take it. I can't bend. I can't pretend. Not for very long, at least. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Nothing, really. I'm just tired. I'm just so fucking tired. And that doesn't mean that I don't feel good. Because there's plenty of joy. And especially in this returning to, I mean, I feel like I'm being pushed again into just being. I don't have the energy to give a fuck. I don't have the energy to really do much else besides be. I don't have the energy to spend on the drama. I just don't care. And when I find myself caring, I become exhausted with it so quickly. that I can't care about any situation for more than a couple of hours, maybe, at a time. That's the most that I've got. Tell me about your drama. Tell me about your resentment, and I'll tell you about mine, because that's there too. But I can't sustain it. I can't sustain it in myself. I can't sustain my own resentment. Certainly not anyone else's for more than a couple of hours, and then I'm done. I can't do it anymore. And I'm sick of holding things for other people. I don't mean holding space. I mean, I have this tendency to take stuff on that isn't mine, and it's not my place to feel. And I'm tired of it, and I can't do it anymore. The individual in my workplace who had issues with my relationship because my fiance and I work together, and I am openly affectionate with her, and more than that, I am openly relaxed. I am openly joyful and at ease. I don't take things seriously. I don't take work seriously. I do it all. Everything is accomplished. Everything that I'm supposed to get done gets done. And it gets done fairly well. Mistakes happen. Yes, they do. But everything gets done. And all of that seems to be more and more upsetting to this individual who is committed to stress, who has said before that they want people to stress with them. They want other people to be stressed with them. I ain't about that. That is my choice. I choose not to stress. I choose to do things with sincerity, but not seriousness. Things do not need to be serious. They're not serious. They're not heavy. They don't matter. That doesn't mean I don't find them meaningful. That doesn't mean I don't put my heart into what I'm doing. That doesn't mean I don't do anything. I just be first. I be more than I do, and I am being in the doing, and so my doing is not rushed. My doing isn't serious. My doing doesn't have this false sense of importance. It has no weight to it. And so I do it happily, knowing that the doing is really immaterial. And I openly share my affection with my wife to be. And God, can I feel the anger coming towards me? It's heavy. It's heavy. And I know that this person is sad. I know that this person is hurting and afraid, and that is what they have known their entire life. They have a deep fear of intimacy. They have a deep fear of joy. It feels tremendously unsafe. It's threatening to them. And so, of course, they would puff up and posture and appear threatening to me. and also to my spouse. And it's just icky. It just feels so icky. And I am very aware that my own ego has responded, is absolutely triggered by this. And a lot of times, including today, it wants to take over. It wants to take the wheel. It wants to drive my behavior. This feeling of insecurity, feeling unsafe, feeling threatened. That's all ego's perception, and ego wants to respond. Ego wants to do something to feel safe again. It goes, well, how could I stop this person from feeling this way so that I can feel safe? Because I am so uncomfortable. I am so threatened by the way that they feel and the energy that they're putting out. And that just continues the cycle. That's a karmic cycle. Instead of somebody just choosing to feel what is felt, feel the discomfort, and allow it to be uncomfortable without seeking to change the situation, actually looking inward and asking, why is this uncomfortable to me? And recognizing the fear underneath it, a fear of harm. In essence, that is what it boils down to. And so then I have the choice. Do I perceive another as capable of harming me? Or do I recognize that I am that which is unable to be harmed? Do I recognize the deeper, truer wellness of my being, the stability of my being? Do I recognize and honor and acknowledge to the universe that I am infinitely and eternally well, no matter what? That I am stable and secure, that no harm may befall me? Not truly. And so then I walk myself back into the place of my own security. I validate myself. I secure myself. I don't need to change my environment to feel secure. I don't need another to validate me to feel secure. I don't need my worth and my safety approved of, permitted by, delivered by others. I ask it from myself and I deliver it unto myself. That is standing in my own power. That is claiming my own sovereignty, my control, my governance of my being. And the governance of my experience means the governance of my perception, because my perception dictates my experience. What I perceive evokes feeling within me. And that feeling is what colors experience and creates my reality. If I want to feel safe, then I must choose to evoke the feelings of safety that I desire within myself by shifting my perception, not by shifting the world outside of me. That is backwards. That is backwards. That's the way we've been trying to do it for centuries, and it's backwards. I refuse to participate in the backwards, upside down, inverted creation of reality. I will not change myself so that another can feel secure. And I will not ask another to change so that I can feel secure. I will find security within myself. I will look within and find what is already there that I have simply looked away from. Yes, there's a weed whacker right in front of my car. I know it's a lesson. I know it's a lesson to continuously return to that place in myself, to recognize that nothing else feels good. It feels like shit when I depart from my own knowledge of my security and when I start behaving in the old, egoic, reactive ways. Trying to make myself feel better. That ego tries to puff up, tries to become bigger than. That's how it feels secure. It's not a true security. It's always temporary and tenuous. And it's always dependent upon a hierarchical organization where somebody is above somebody else. In order for ego to feel bigger, it must make someone else feel smaller. Even if it doesn't say it out loud, that's what it's doing. That is not the kind of security that is true or lasting or legitimate. True security comes from knowledge of myself, contact with myself. Knowledge that I am taken care of. This is something I was talking about with my partner today also. Understanding that really what we're all looking for all the time is to feel taken care of. That the reason placebo effect works, it's all placebo. Everything is placebo effect. Everything that you point to and say, well, I did that and that worked. That was just a permission slip. It didn't work because you found the magic pill. It worked because you believed. It worked because you found a way around your own disbelief, your own limiting beliefs. You found a way to give yourself permission to relax and accept that it was all going to be okay. You found a way to feel taken care of. And in feeling taken care of, in trusting and really feeling, it's a feeling, and it's all about that feeling. When you trust and you can feel taken care of, you relax into the moment, you relax into yourself, and everything works out. Everything works itself out. Because you stopped resisting the flow. That's why. That's why medication works. That's why therapy works. That's why prayer works. That's why sometimes those things don't work. Because it was never about the thing. It was about your belief in the thing. Your belief that what you were doing was beneficial. You're using that thing as permission, as an excuse to just feel good. To stop resisting, to trust, to feel, to get in touch with the feeling of being taken care of, provided for, loved. The work done for you. Nothing that you have to do here. You get to just be, you're taken care of, all the rest is done. That feeling, whatever you can do to tap into that feeling, that's what lets it happen. And that's what really feels good anyway. It feels good to trust. It feels good to relax. It feels good to know, which again is a feeling thing. You know it by the experience, to know that you were taken care of, to feel that you were taken care of. It's just, you feel every muscle of your body start to release. It's a sigh of relief from the deepest place. It's a returning to non-resistance, which is alignment with yourself, which is alignment with the present moment and the highest unfolding of it, which was always happening anyway. It's just that we resist it a lot. But as soon as we stop resisting, and whatever we can do to find an excuse to give ourselves permission to loosen that resistance and just relax into the moment, relax into right now. Whatever it takes, do that. That's all that matters. That's where the good feeling is. It's what's been called the vortex. It's alignment. It's presence. It's whatever word you want to use for it. Feeling taken care of. It's security. You feel secure there. You feel abundant there. You feel healthy there. You feel loved. You give yourself permission to receive there. I am taken care of. All I do is receive. That's the receiving state, the receiving mode. Now I am in the receptive mode. I am accepting that my work is done. There is not work for me to do. It's all being taken care of. Now I just let it happen. Now I just receive. I relax into it. And I'm accepting. I'm feeling my worthiness here. Find a way to trust and feel taken care of and loved. Accept yourself as you are. And relax, sink into it. It's like sinking into a warm bath. It's like letting out a great big breath and releasing the tension in your muscles. Sink into the present moment, this feeling right now, knowing that all is as all should be. All is taken care of. All is well. It doesn't matter. You feel it. It doesn't matter what is. It doesn't matter if I had felt sickness in my body. I am trusting that it's taken care of. And God, that feels good. And now I'm feeling it. I'm on cloud 9. I'm floating in bliss and peace and contentment, at ease, even in this continued experience of sickness. It doesn't matter. It's no longer troubling because I know it's taken care of. I know it's taken care of. And I don't need that to be instantly represented to me by a change. I don't need it to change instantaneously because I know that it is changing. I know it. I trust it. I know it's taken care of. So then it's just about holding that frequency, which is returning to it as often as you can. You don't have to sustain it indefinitely. You're gonna slip back. You're gonna slip back. That's okay. You're not undoing anything. You don't lose progress. In fact, it just pushes you more towards achieving that state again, feeling it again. Anyway, this has been quite a ramble. I'm not as used to doing this anymore. And I haven't felt as compelled to. I've also just been fucking tired. But that is the energy right now. It's exhausting. We are getting reamed repeatedly. Like these incessant lawn sounds. I'm gonna just move away from now. It's never ending. It's never ending. We're in eclipse season, and we are just getting pounded. And the solar flares, I don't know if anybody else experiences side effects from that, but I'm dizzy a lot. I know I've been dehydrated, so that's a part of that too. But yeah, just generally not feeling physically all that well. But it's all really okay. There's this deeper part of me too that is profoundly okay with all of it. I really just don't care. I know that it's good. I don't care what happens. I know that it's the best thing. I know that I am okay no matter what. I know that we're all okay no matter what. So I'm just gonna keep relaxing into the present moment, accepting myself more and more and more. There's only more of myself to accept. There's only more of myself to accept. Not trying to change anything about myself to please anybody else, including ego. Just being and breathing and loving and allowing whatever else wants to come through. And remembering that I don't have to be working on something to feel good. I don't have to be working on or through or into anything. I don't have to be planning anything. I don't have to have some goal that I'm moving towards. I don't have to be doing work to feel good, to just feel good. I can just feel good because I choose to. I can just feel good about myself right now. I can do that. I can just do that. I can just feel good for no damn reason. I don't need a reason to feel good. I don't need to be accomplishing anything. I don't need to have any ambitions. I can just choose to feel good. That's it. That's my power. That's my power, and I ain't letting that shit go. Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's your power too. You can feel fucking good right now, just because. Not because I told you so. Not because of any reason. Just cause. Maybe you needed a reminder of that today. I did. That was a good thing for me to remember. Anyway, I think that's all I got. I'm gonna take a nap or something. I love you. I love you so much.